Going on an adventure. Where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So, big announcement. Finally, after 10 months of waiting on artwork, I got it, and it's absolutely fire. So, gonna make merch. Hats and shirts. Well, one style of hat, one style of shirt to start off, see how it goes. Then maybe Yanko will get his own shirt. So, we'll see what goes on. I appreciate everybody supporting on that side of it. So, new merch will be in the future here. I'm getting samples of shirts because the whole reason I'm doing merch, what started it was people who help me, people I visit, stuff like that. It goes a long way giving them merch, such as I'm wearing a Lewis Farm shirts. Stopped at their place, toured visit. If you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it, the 60-30. We might see that tractor this weekend. We might. So, stuff like that goes a long way. So, I wanted to support my buddies. Same with, I got Mitchell O'Neill's hats, stuff like that. Dana Prouty's hats. Farm shirts, farm apparel. People love it. So, if this stuff sells, it sells. And I'll make more of it and we'll go forward. But the main reason was to give it to friends and people I visit, stuff like that, as a thank you and rep the product. So I've always wanted my own shirts. But let me know what you guys think. I will drop it right now. So pretty pumped about it. Like I said, it's taken quite a while. I put a deposit down. Absolutely fired. The artwork he's top notch. So that's going to be the back of the shirt. It'll say Duffy Ag on the front. The hats will say Duffy Ag, that logo. Fitted hats, all about that. Mesh backs. So, yeah, drop a comment below if you're interested in it. We'll see what goes on. Probably get a store together once I get some short shirts on their way, and go from there. But today's video, we got to go pick something up. We're not going very far. Some of you already know. Some of you probably can guess what we're getting. But, yeah. Appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, and joining along. So, let's dive into the video. Our old sand spreader. Gotta move the conveyor. Oh, the tires aren't even flat. Then we're gonna get this bad boy out. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna mount this up and everything else. What's gonna come off or what's gonna go on, or yeah, I don't actually know. Currently it's ground driven, which I plan on keeping that, but we're probably gonna move that forward. I don't know if I'm gonna use this frame. I gotta get it out and visualize it next to it and see how it's gonna go. But it's a 6210 Gandy Orbit Air, which is an air seeder. And it's run. Does have electric start. Dang. Okay. It has electric. Maybe I can wire that to the cab. And then when I get in a field, I can press it. That's cool. We'll pop this out. Now to get the conveyor out, need a chain, I think. But actually, we might pull it with the chains that are on it. I forget what we did. I think so. This thing's pretty light. It's actually working. Huh. So we might have to take these wings off to get out, which is, I guess it's okay, but I wasn't planning on it. Don't have any tools with me because I took them all out of my truck. as I work on stuff, because I'm not sure if it fits out the door. I'm not sure. I've only seen this thing. I've never seen this thing work. I've only heard that it worked once in my life, and then we parked it because driving on cranberries is very challenging. It's out. I'm gonna back up. He'll pick it up and we'll get it loaded. Yep, go up. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Yep, go up, go up, go up, go up. Yep. Keep going up. Keep going up. You gotta go up. There you go. Back right up. Yep. Now it's easy. If we didn't have all the beams and stuff, it would have been really easy to take it out. Just watch that wing on that door. That would not be good through the window. Go straight back. We want to put it on right now? Back right out then. A little on the road. Then we'll get the conveyor back in, sander back in. Look at us go. So we're gonna get rid of all these wings. We don't need any of that. We don't need the 3-point hitch mount. Otherwise, it's been used once, like I said it. They ran fertilizer through. Car coming. Yeah, spin around, spin on the road, and then we'll set it right on. Go back, spin, keep going. Yep, spin it. I'm not really doing anything holding this, I don't think. This makes me feel good. Go up. I don't want to kill that wheel. Better get up there. It'll be awkward if we dropped it at this point. Yep. Go up. Curl down. Yep, keep coming, keep coming. You're good. Curl down. What are you doing in the water? An amphibious dog. He absolutely loves water. Yep, yep, you're good. You're clear. Hey, come here for a sec. You gonna dry yourself off, or are you just gonna sit in the pond all day? Somebody did ask if this buggy was for sale. No. Thing's too sweet to sell. It's just a creative thing that got put together. Go up a little bit. It sits on a dolly back there so you can pull it out real easy. Keep coming. Whoop. Make sure he doesn't smash into the wall. Come another foot. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Whoop. Hey, now that you're wet doesn't mean nothing. Don't be out here barking. Yep. You're clear. You can go back. Better not forget my chain here. Yeah, so most of this stuff was for cranberry harvest. Sorry I didn't get to film any of it. I didn't have a YouTube channel when we did it. I think my brother's got some videos of it. I'll see if I can find his link and I'll drop it. The link below. It's old school videos, so nothing too fancy. I think like GoPro like 4s and stuff, maybe even 5s. I don't know what he had at the time. Is that a lily pad? Are you swimming in the lily? Look, your eye, dude. Shouldn't have done that. Running around chasing stuff. Come forward. Whoop, too far. There we go. There you go. Out. We're done here. Just gotta strap that down. I'm leaving ya. See ya. Load it up. Even put chains on it. Thought about using those Bluetooth chains. I've heard they work really well, but I figured it would be awkward to come back and pick this up and have to bring it back. All this does, it very precisely meters out seed and it drops down into it, and then this makes, well, it's an air fan or a fan that blows it out the tube. So very precisely though, so you can cover large areas quick and get the right amount on it. Granted, for cover crop, not like we're gonna put a 100 pounds to the acre, probably right around 100 pounds to the acre. For seedings where you're like 20 to 22 pounds to the acre, makes a little difference. But and when we put fertilizer on, there's some fertilizer that you put just a tiny little bit on, and that made it very precise. So, alrighty, let's get this home. I had big hopes and dreams that I was gonna get this all unloaded and figured out. Holy frick, is my face dirty? And I just talked to my coworker for an hour, almost an hour, about life and everything. Here's Tama coming in driveway. There, probably wondering what I bought, which I didn't buy nothing. I'm gonna get people revved up that I bought this, but I really didn't. So supposedly we have another roller that goes in this. I haven't found it. I don't know if it's in a box, if it's laying around. My father said, yeah, it's in the shop somewhere. Y'all haven't seen the shop, so it could be really anywhere, but I think he widened these forks out though. And this window is absolutely dirty. They don't have any windshield washer fluid. Yep, he definitely widened the forks out. Wonder if I can get that on one on each side and still be okay. I don't know why they widened the forks out between me. They parked it and then, are they wider? Maybe they're not. I'll set this down and I'll give it a try. I don't know where the Yanko went either. So to my knowledge, this was only used one time. I think that bolts already. That's to my knowledge. We only used it one time. I don't know if he bought this brand new or what the deal was. But not gonna use these wings, not gonna use those hoses. I don't think I'm gonna use the deflectors. I gotta look and see. They make a kit for it. I think I can get on this without it falling over. Yeah, that's just a piece of paint right there. So this hopper, like, flip up. I don't know what roller's in there. So it's down inside of there. I don't know what that top roller does either. So I take it it's this roller. Yeah, because it comes out of there. Or is it this? There's a spiked roller there. That feeds it, I think. And then it drops it in. Yeah, it's gotta be because it drops it in there. So how's this come out? I don't know, this is all learning. I couldn't tell you. But see, you got your 3 different ones. So based on how that looks, if that is the roller, I think we're in the middle, which is fertilizer small seeds at high rate. I guess large seeds would be cover crop. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. But then it drops it in that hole, and then air blows by and blows it right out. Yeah. That's gotta be it. And then you can close doors off and stuff like that. There, now we can see it. So that meters it out. Yeah, it's like never ever been used. Drops it into there. So based on that picture, what we see there, I don't know, either were large seeds or were fertilizer and small seeds. I don't know why he would have ever run it with large seeds in it. But that's what it is. And then that's your drain out right there, I guess. That one that's sitting that has nothing to it. So I got 10 tubes to work with. My buddy measured his Great Plains that has pretty much the identical thing on it, slightly different, but they're using it to seed with it. And his implement's 24 foot wide, I think, either 22 or 24, and he has 10 hoses. So I'm 22. We'll make it work. And when you do it, you got to calibrate how it blows it all out and everything else like that, but should be good. So my plan, I got to think about this and I got to measure that, is to mount it right here in the middle. The tongue can still get moved. Somebody said I should move the tongue out so it doesn't hit the disc. I'm a ways out. I guess they might have had it in this hole, but when we get out there we'll see. Granted, you shouldn't be turning that sharp with everything, but it is what it is. Got some measurements. What I'm gonna do here, back bracket right here, unbolt it, take it off. Hoses, these hoses are coming off. We're not using the same ones. They're short. So we got to run the full length of that. See here, it goes into metal tubing and goes down. They make air seeders that are very similar on the back of interrogators or whatnot. But that, yeah, really gotta take that off and then drop that out front in the shop and figure out how we're gonna mount it. My plan is be able to mount it so then I can set it on there, take those legs out, even that bent one, set it on there, have some way of connecting it up, the hoses and everything else, so that they can come on and off, because I don't want to pull this around if all I'm doing is field prep, like for corn ground, stuff like that. Granted, we're not going to run that in like heavy rocky corn ground, but I would like to plan into it. People said you'll really enjoy it. So have the ability to take this off, put it inside, not leave it outside like everything else we got. So that's my plan. It is getting dark. And I had this little thought, maybe I'll go look at my corn. So I'm gonna pick up my mess, move the truck real quick. Maybe we'll jet over there. Maybe it will be too dark by the time we get there. I honestly don't know how far along that corn is, but it would be good to know. Somebody said you got to pressure wash the back. I agree. This thing broke down, and if you watch previous videos, we were buried with this. Had to unhook and pull myself out. I also looked at getting a quick hitch for this just so it pulls itself in, and the person never got back to me when I was in Ohio, which was really disappointing. And then like 2 days later, they're like, oh yeah, call this number. So I'm still in the market for a quick hitch. Probably not till after corn. I still gotta, you know, I got a lot of things to financially afford and get done. So quick hitch, yeah, good. We'll get to it. Well, yeah, it's gonna sit like right in here. We'll build some dowel pins that probably it will sit down in, put a cotter pin in, it will hold it there, the weight of it, and then be able to pick it off and go. I'll get it picked up, get it moved out of the way. Tomorrow I'll get it officially out of the way. It's supposed to rain a ton, so that's why I'm trying to do stuff that I could do in good weather, like getting the chopper ready. When I pull that blower in, I can weld on it, we can take it apart, I can get it all prepped, get the seal out of the other one, get it switched over in the shop, out of the rain. This stuff, if it's raining 4 inches, I'm not gonna be out of here in it. So I did get a Milwaukee headlamp. Forget your last name, Ryan. But Ryan hooked me up, sent me a Milwaukee headlamp. This stuff, I am so excited for this stuff. Walking a few rows. Look at that. It's damn close, if not ready to go. Like, we're gonna get right into this once I get back from New York. That's looking killer. Keep that on there. I'm excited for this corn. Really, really excited for this corn. Yeah. All of it's got good ears on it. Good stalks. Wicked pumped. Yeah, a little bit of, yeah, just a little bit. But height's really, really good. I'm sure you guys can't see as much in the dark. Yeah. Definitely worked out. So you can see weed population is minimal. Got a few little things, but nothing too crazy. Oh, it's working out, my first year farming. Yep. Little wet, I'd say, on the stalks themselves, but ears are definitely there. Next week, got to get all my stuff done, but next week, I'm going to be into it. So, that's impressive. This came from conventional corn next door I stopped at. And these are both, or Roundup sprayed corn, and these are both basically organic. So that's a hell of a ear corn though. Match up on my arm. Yeah, it's got a little bit of damage there, but very happy. So I guess I don't want to break it in half yet. I want to look at it for a while, but alrighty. I appreciate it, guys. Didn't get as much done as I wanted today, but I did spend an hour talking with my coworker on the phone. It eats into some of my time, but that's part of what I have to do. Or it's part of making sure I do my job. Well, we're gonna get out of here, go grab some dinner, get home, wake up, do it all over again. So, as I said, my plan is to go to New York on Saturday into Sunday. It's been a long time plan, even though I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm hoping I get a bunch done. We're gonna haul some manure tomorrow. Then I figured the rain's gonna come in. We're gonna be in the shop. Got a lot of stuff to do. Gotta get that chopper back together. Gotta get it all good. And then, yeah. So, I appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, being part of this. I promise we're not just gonna be wrenching with Duffy. We're gonna actually get into some farming, but wrenching's a big part of farming, especially with older equipment and projects and ideas that never end. So appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one.